Good morning, my friends. How are we all doing in this absolute sweltering heat? It's actually the day after the massive, well, it's still a bit of a heat wave, isn't it? But it's like, it's not the crazy 40-degree heat that we had yesterday. It's Wednesday and it's a little bit better. It's like 26-ish, but my hair is literally so greasy, which is why we've gone for the like slicked back look, which I'm not 100% sure is my vibe. But anyway, I really fancy croissants. It's very random. I literally woke up and I was like, I want croissants, and I was like, oh, perfect day to film a full day of food because it's not as boring as normal, but it means I need to go to Lidl immediately, which is kind of long. It's actually not that long. I mean, that's a really lazy comment.
Literally 20 minutes later.
Okay, I've come back with everything I wanted bar what I actually went there for. I went to Lidl, as I said. I'll do a mini little haul, but I went there obviously just to get croissant pastry, because they've had it there before, and alas, should have known that it was Lidl and they do things like once every million years. It's really hot in my kitchen because I left my oven on, like preheating my oven. Now I don't even need to preheat my oven. Anyway, point is, they didn't have my croissant pastry. So then I got puff pastry, and then I realised that you can't actually use puff pastry, so I'm going to use that at some point in my life, obviously. Now I'm just doing the haul. Got some oat milk, because they don't have any soy. Apples, onions, a bit boring, but kind of like, you know, staple vibes. Avocados. I got the sweet potato because my friend had sweet potato yesterday, and I realised I haven't had sweet potato in ages, so I'm going to use that at some point. Aubergine, because it was in the like little 6 sale thing, you know, Lidl and Aldi, but they do like a 6-minute sale. Some pitters, because I'm trying to like, not wean myself off wraps, but like the amount of which I'm obsessed with wraps is becoming a bit too much. So I got some I got some butter because I got some malt loaf because I love malt loaf. And then finally, I wanted to get some ice cream. I wanted to get those ice lollies that I always have. Magnum, like little Magnum versions. What? Am I saying words? But obviously, it's like the hottest day of the year yesterday, so obviously they're all out. But they did have this vegan sorbet. I'm pretty excited about that. My camera is flashing its battery, so I need to quickly change the battery. Oh, and I got some squash, because I love squash. Obviously, I have literally so much stuff in my freezer and my fridge and everything already. This is just like topping up stuff. I'll show you in here. Is that fun? This is my current, she's looking quite messy. I cleaned it the other day. What do I have? I have all my essentials over here. Okay, she can move. Rice, noodles, popcorn, obviously. Nutritional yeast, which I need to fill up. More noodles, mixed nuts, quinoa. I love a decanting session. Then I've got chickpeas, obviously. I actually meant to get some, oh no, I've got chopped tomatoes. Baked beans, obviously back there. For some reason I've got mincemeat because I was meant to make mince pies last Christmas and I just didn't. Maple syrup, rice vinegar, more rice vinegar, more noodles, more noodles, and pastas. Biscoff biscuits, obviously. This Biscoff also needs to go. Biscoff, obviously. This is kind of like, it's a bit haphazard actually. Okay, that was slight. It was a slight, what's the word? A slight tangent. Then I went to Sainsbury's to see if they also had the croissant pastry, because I thought like half the reason I want a croissant is because I want them to make the croissant. But they also didn't have it. So in the end, I went to Pret. And Pret, if you didn't know, have a fruit-based croissant that is vegan. So I got that. I am simply... Okay. Why did I miss my mouth? To be honest, this is kind of the vibe I wanted. I mean, I'll be honest, I just love a plain croissant. Of any croissant is my favourite. I'd rather a plain croissant to an almond croissant. I feel like a lot of people prefer an almond croissant. Sorry, I'm laughing at myself too. Now, I did just eat some of the strawberry part. It may not be as good as homemade, but it's still not bad. I want to show you something. I don't know if I ever mentioned this on YouTube. Sorry, I'm chewing so aggressively. Me and my 2 flatmates went to a like pottery evening in Tower Bridge in London, where you basically can like make the pottery and then you paint it and then you wait and get it glazed and stuff. Anyway, so it was like 2 months ago. Anyway, me and Emma went to pick them up yesterday, and I want to show you the finished product. So I made this like from clay. So I actually don't think this is too bad. I kind of hate how this is, the paint is slightly not ideal, but I'm gonna have a coffee in this, I think. But look at the man of the hour, the show. I don't know if you can tell, but that is a tiny little snail. I think it's so cute. Bye, buddy. Find your dad. Alright, I'm literally just trying to work out what I want for lunch. Every time I do this, I stick my hands in my mixed nuts and I pick out cashews every time. My fridge is looking crusty. The past few days I've been having like a chicken sandwich, but I've run out of chicken. Okay, so I have finally decided what I'm going to have for lunch. Now, did I say this, that I'd run out of chicken? I think I did. I've been having chicken sandwiches a lot this week, and I've just run out of the chicken, and I get it from Iceland, so alas. And also, I'm having toast rather than bread because I froze all my bread. So anyway, instead I made like a chickpea tuna vibe with, which I think I may have made on here before. It's literally just chickpeas, seaweed, salt, pepper, and then I added in some pickle as well because, well, firstly because I'm obsessed with pickle, and secondly because it adds like a citrus vibe. I might have it open actually. I might do that. Oh, do I do that? Yeah, because that way I can eat this all. An open sandwich vibe. Has anyone else seen that TikTok? That girl cutting into pickles. Hopefully you haven't because it will ruin pickles for you. I literally ate 4 of these yesterday, and then I saw this. Okay, that was a panic and a half. I saw this TikTok about this girl who cut into a pickle and there was loads of pickled maggots. And so now, ever since then, I've been cutting into all the pickles before I eat them. It was terrifying. Anyway, so let's point you down. Okay, so my camera stopped recording, but I'm just putting like the smallest, I literally have basically finished this. In fact, I have finished this dressing. Smallest amount of this Pizza Express vegan dressing, one of my favorites, just to add a little bit more liquid because I'm worried it's gonna be a bit dry. But here is what we're looking at. Here is the open chickpea sandwich, which I actually think looks fucking delicious. Chrissy, wake up! Okay, well, I'm going to shovel it in stairs as it all falls off. Yeah, this is good. Can you see this? Hello. I don't know why that was my angle. It is now like, oh, okay. So, that's lower than it was a minute ago. It's now like 4, and I ate half of this watermelon yesterday because it was like, well, so hot. And I just kept going back for more. So rather than just slice it up, I thought I'd just eat it directly from the, oh, it's so good. I'm gonna eat this and do some editing. Okay, hi. Just editing back this video, realizing that my face and my body are all different tones. But we move, that's what like fake tan moisturizer I guess will do. Okay, so I don't know why Barry came in with me. When I spend too much time by myself, which for the past like few days I have been, few weeks actually I guess, I form a bit of emotional attachment to things. So for that reason he came in. Okay, yes, I'm 25, but he's there. So for dinner, the other week I made these aubergine miso burger things. Now the recipe was from HelloFresh, so I'll link it in the description. I think I want to make this, and it was so tasty. Like genuinely, these aubergines were, I love aubergines and I love like miso vibes, so, and I love burgers, so it was real good. So I'm gonna have that, but I don't think I'm gonna have it in burger form. I'm thinking I'm gonna have it in noodles, but now that I'm standing over here, now I'm thinking it's gonna be really freaking hot. The fact that my bear is there, it's ridiculous, believe me. See, I've got, oh, I just have it in, can I have it in pit? I don't really fancy pizza. Let me think. This is exactly why I didn't want to get my camera out, because I wasn't quite sure what I wanted yet. I was like, what's going on with the lighting? As you can see, Barry is still there, and I'm still none the wiser for what I'm gonna have. But if you couldn't tell, the aubergines are already in the oven, and I'm going to make the sauce and stuff now and roast. There's meant to be sesames, but I don't have any. Meant to be sesame seeds, but I don't have any. But I don't have any sesame seeds. So I'm just using like mixed seeds. So I'm gonna toast some of these and then do some sauce thing, add the aubergine, and then create something out of that, and then figure out the rest of it. I'm just really hot because I'm standing next to this. So I just fully glitched. I'm pretty impressed with myself. Okay, we absolutely ignore the chaotic mess that I have made and the probable sweat dripping down my head. Maybe one of the best things I've ever made. Okay, so I ended up obviously going with noodles because of a time thing. I had already cooked up all of the aubergine by the time I decided what I wanted. So obviously I went for noodles. And then I also wanted something fresh, so I've like been really bougie with my cucumber and shaved it. And then put a little bit of, what sauce did I put on that? Teriyaki sauce on the cucumber, the miso aubergine thing, and then noodles. And I'm gonna smother it with soy sauce obviously, but I wanted to get a good picture and video of it first. Okay, the aubergine is kind of falling apart, but it's honestly so good. Where's mine? And then I've also got one of those, my vegan protein squashes. I'm sweating. So this is like almost fully cold now because I've let it like basically fully go cold because I'm gross. It is like 9 p.m. It's time for me to go watch Love Island. As you can see, I actually didn't do any of the things that I was meant to do today, other than getting some work done. I actually did some work for the first time ever, but my room is still a bit messy. So I might do that after Love Island, but for now, I'm going to sit back and relax. And I've got myself some mango sorbet, and then I added some little frozen raspberries on it because it felt like the right thing. I already tried some of the mango sorbet and it is delicious. I'm actually really full, but I just wanted something, just a little something, you know, to snack on for the next hour. But that is the end of this video. I'm gonna run out of space on my camera too, so thank you so much for watching. I'm in pajamas now, so you can probably see this. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you're new, and